Welcome to this game today on YouTube that I bring you. This game was played 18 minutes ago on Lichess 2-minute and 1-second increment. At the moment my rating is at 2214 with a little increase from this game here. My opponent is rated at 2449 and for bullet 2386. So here was this game that was a wee bit nerve-wracking actually, a wee bit sort of like, oh no, but it seemed to have gone my way. So here's knight f3, which is the Reti opening, of course, so it's a very sound opening to play for white. If you want to have a look at a great game, have a look at Reti versus Alekhine. So here's e6, which is probably already deviating from that aforementioned game. c4, d5. So it's a sort of a Catalan with f5, I suppose. So here comes the break e4, where black cannot win a pawn here. Knight c6 to look at e5 square, so that this knight cannot move into here immediately. So rook e1, and now I play bishop d6, which is a little bit naughty because it's moving the same piece twice in the opening. But I'm looking mainly at the square here, I suppose. I think I am. So here's knight e6. So I can make up for the loss of tempi just before, the loss of time, by now developing with a threat of queen takes rook, of course. So here's rook e1, and so I have developed, whereas white has still to develop. Bishop g5, and here I played knight g4. Queen d2 and h6. Bishop f4, bishop f4, queen f4, and g5. Probably quite naughty, but I seem to get away with it. Now after queen d2, I'm not quite sure why I didn't play f4 here. It seems to just look more like my sort of move here. I played knight ge5, and this provokes knight e5, knight e5, and then in comes bishop d5 check. So both white and black have developed, even though black's got both their rooks on E and F files respectively. And at this stage, of course, the F file is not open, whereas the E file is completely open. So bishop d5, I just played king g7, and here I think white drops the ball. I think what would you play for white here? You can obviously see white's move, which is king g2, but what sort of move would you consider playing? I've just noticed NZ here. His name's got NZ in it, so that's pretty cool. So white plays king g2. What sort of move would you play here? And if I look at it, I notice that if f4, which is the move I'm expecting, it's a lot better than I thought for white. But I want to ask you, what did I miss here? A little bit embarrassing because I'm almost going live with this, but what did I miss here? What's the move I missed? That my opponent missed as well. So I missed something here because my opponent's 2384, so I don't really expect them to make a bungle. Here I missed queen, takes d5, and this threatens knight to f3 check. It might not be too bad for white, because white might be able to get the knight after the capture with king g2 and that sort of thing. But anyway, here I think white should play f4, and I might have to just maybe I could take the bishop then after that, as if I saw it, but not really, because why not? Because of rook e5, and I don't know, it's okay. It's okay for white or black. Rook e5, I play rook e5, and then cd5, and wins my queen. Something like that, I think. So here after king g2 comes the move that everyone can see is quite reasonable, is f4. And I think that white is in big trouble here. Maybe f3 will save white in this position, but this pawn here to f3 check is threatened, of course. Maybe even rook e5 and discounting your losses or something similar. But these pawns can march, you see. This pawn, if a bishop ends up on f3, then this pawn can march to g4 with a threat of f3 check, etc. So here comes bishop e4, which is very sad. So it's only 2 moves till white sort of resigns, because it's pretty sad after f3 check. And here, after bishop f3, of course, then just knight f3. And forking the queen and rook, threatening at least knight takes, rook on e1 check. So after f3 came king h1, and yeah, queen h3. So there you go. There's the game I've just played just now, hot off the press, hot off the chess, and I hope you enjoyed that game. And so I'm David Weegenaar, and I wish you all the best with your chess, no matter where it's at and no matter where you're at in the world. Thank you for viewing, and I hope to see you back here again soon. And I hope to bring some other good games. So there you go. That's an opponent that's very high, and that's the reason I bring this game here, because it's a very high opponent.